Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you the secret power of Kindred in the mid lane. She's very similar to Tristana, but I think she's easier to pull off and honestly has a little bit more carry potential in terms of raw scaling because of her passive getting marked. She's a great time. Love the player. One of the best things about her is that enemies don't really realize that's what you're doing. So whenever you pick her, they're not gonna counter pick you with something that's gonna be challenging. Kindred is gonna be played really well against any champion that is skill shot based, like Zerath, Vel'Koz. You're going to crush them against anything that's melee as well. You're going to do well against because obviously your auto attack's 500 base range. You can hit them every time they step up. You want to take Press the Attack, Presence of Mind for the mana, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Sudden Impact, Treasure Hunter with attack speed, ADE, and armor. You could also go for second win in the Resolve Tree secondary if they can perma poke you. I'm not too worried about that in this specific matchup. Auto Q auto should apply our Press the Attack. Looks like he's stepping up to auto me immediately. That was efficient. He got me with his boomerang and everything there. That's going to have us playing off the back foot for a little bit. I think our level 2 is bigger than his, so I'll just play for level 2 right now. That will probably be the move. He can slide his boomerang in through my minions, so I'll give him minor lane prio here. He's about to hit level 2 off his next minion, so we'll relax. I wouldn't necessarily say this is Kindred's best matchup playing against a ranged champion, but you can certainly make it work if you slow down their IQ to get into range. He slightly outranges me at like 550 and I'm 500, so just queued in, auto. Normally you want to auto queue auto, but I can't take a big trade with him right now anyways because he has level advantage and whatnot. Usually get your W level 2, then your E, auto queue auto. I would prefer not to miss every single one of these, but sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Whenever you Q inside of your W, puts your Q on a much shorter cooldown. Much shorter. You pretty much always mark your opponent. Stand close to the minions when you're trying to get a last hit. If your auto attack gets there sooner, you're less likely to miss. I'll put a W on his head. Into an E. Auto attack Q. And down he goes. I think that was mainly just a good engage, and also the fact that he went Ignite and I went Exhaust. Exhaust is kind of crazy for soloing people, especially on a champion like Kindred who has great shred. Whenever you use your Q for the next couple seconds, you get a bunch of extra attack speed, so that was a hard fight for him to win. Very good for us. We'll go ahead and put our mark on Nunu now. You're most likely to interact with your laner first and foremost, secondly the enemy jungler, and then third the enemy support. Janna, probably not going to be interacting with her too much since she's more of an enchanter than a roamer. First item back, you want to get as much of your shield bow as possible, in my opinion, or you can go for Gale Force. I personally think shield bow is the way to go for raw carry potential. You can surprise the enemies. Whenever you're fighting someone on Kindred and you know it's going to be a close fight, don't use your E too early if you have your R. Because once you get them in your R, you'll both get each other down to 10% of your HP. Then you put your E on them, double auto, your R ends, and you hit them with a Q auto and finish them off. So basically, your E's a long cooldown, and if you know it's going to be a close fight, don't use it too early because it's also an execute. Auto attack, tried to Q into him, couldn't quite get it. Nunu's really low though. Down he goes, got him with the auto attack. These guys are screwed, man. They are not coming back from that. The exhaust is also really important against things like Zed and Talon. Yasuo, Yone, melee champions who you're going to try to pressure, and then at some point they're going to try to all in you to get you off of them. Having the exhaust completely shuts that down, lets you kite them out since it slows their movement speed, and even if they have a hard point and click dash like Talon Q, since you have the damage reduction on them, they'll typically get wrecked at that point. Yeah, your Q low cooldown when you use it inside your W. Your W attacks whatever you're attacking and does a lot of damage. And your E, long cooldown execute tool. It's also good for trades. Like right now, if I jumped into him, I could take a quick little trade. One of your W's passive is, you see it stacking above my abilities here. Once it's at 100, your next auto attack heals you, which is kind of crazy. Auto attack Q, auto E. He should have honestly just stayed in the turret and fought me there. He's super low though. I have 6 now, so he can't fight me. I'm 2 levels up. I can Q into him and kill him right away. I can heal up off my W passive. Cast our W over here. Don't want to miss a minion though. Auto attack Q. Your Q is 3 AoE autos, essentially. I can finish this guy off here. I already know Nunu's gonna come over here. We can hop right over the wall so he can't really gank us. We heal up off of our W once again. It's like fleet footwork the way it stacks up. I'm in a bit of a hurry to push this. Should be able to kill him. E auto, Q auto. Pop my R. Gone with exhaust, auto attack Q. I think he literally dies here. Auto attack Q. Down he goes. That's GG's. Well played right there. That is GG's. Well played. We had to be really patient with our R right as the turret shot was about to kill, so it was like a centimeter away. I pinched off my last auto to where it hit connected, and then I press R. Because you can't kill anyone or anything inside of your R. Like, you're not even Baron. So make sure you don't R too early. That's a huge mistake Kindred players make when the enemies, they don't have the damage output to actually kill you. You panic, you throw it out way too early, and then you can't get the kill. The other side of that coin is, if you know it's going to be a close fight or you'll lose the fight without using R, hold on to your R and your E, and then E them right when your R is about to end, and then you can pop them super hard. But W, Q into him. I want to get something out of him here. He didn't really use much. Q into him, we get him with an auto. Q is a great poke tool, plus presence of mind, mana regen. Auto E. That was a great poppy gank. I'll put some damage on Nunu, try to get him away from my teammate. Kindred can float in single auto attacks like any AD carry can when they're underneath turret like this. You can auto walk back, just like this. Your W will aggro them, so keep that in mind. Your W will make the turret focus you. I couldn't get off another auto, it's fine though. Put damage on each one of them. I think auction's coming, so I don't want to do anything too crazy here. I'll hold on to Q as an escape tool. If you think you're getting ganked, you need to have your Q up so you can go over a wall. Max Q first into W. Take this plate from him. Feels bad for him. Floating in auto. Q4, try to find that press attack proc. When we're looking at his items, I have more gold spent than him right now, even sitting on 600 gold. I also have Vampiric. Nunu's top side. Get my E on him. He's dead. Oh, he actually lived with like 0 HP. Stand behind our minion so his R doesn't kill us. I was hoping I wouldn't crit there. That'd mess up my minion. Nunu might be coming mid. Couldn't quite get him. My wolf did attack, but it's not enough. I'm trying to stand by a wall so I don't die. Q inside my W. To push the wave, get attack speed from the Q per the 4 seconds. I think Nunu's still top side, I'm pretty sure. This guy's going to lose a lot of golden XP. We're getting plate advantage as well. I think Kindred's a better lane bully than Tristana. Tristana has a really scary all-in, it's true, but it's typically very readable. And when she's about to do it or wanting to do it, you can tell. Kindred's Q is on such a short cooldown, especially inside of her W, that she can constantly put pressure on you with these jabs. Yeah, I can't. It's like here, I'll save my R. She pushes them out. I'll flash away. I could Q through my turret that way. I needed a little bit more mana to kill Akshan. That was a good job by Poppy. She had the right idea of pushing him out. I think he ended up flashing back in though. Do still have my exhaust. Got full shield bow. And we'll go for Berserker Greaves. I would highly recommend not going for played still caps and Rec Shreds unless absolutely necessary. For example, if their team is full AD, then sure, plated, it's hard to argue against it. Or if their team has lots of hard point-click CC, such as an Annie stun, into maybe something like a Morgana snare, the Merc Treads aren't a bad idea. Generally though, since you want to have as much damage as possible to avoid having to use your R altogether, or to be able to kill them once you come out of your R with your E procs, that's why you typically go for the attack speed boots on Kindred. Gives you more of a carry angle rather than, oh, look at me, I can take a little more damage. Plays much better for your E and your R mechanic. Go ahead and put it back on Akshan. You certainly can roam on Kindred, since she has so much kill potential in lane. If you find yourself getting kills, the reasons to roam become a lot less. He missed a CS there. I also have lifesteal and he doesn't, so whenever I trade HP with him, it's kind of good for me. I'm going to Q into him here. Got a Q auto. Maybe I autoed the minion there. Floated an auto on him there. Didn't take a turret shot either. I can rotate over this wall. Got an E on him. Ward over the wall. Q over. And that's why Kindred's crazy, man. Like the wall hops. Triss could have only jumped once there. Triss couldn't have jumped 3 times. Use my attack speed. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, my friend. You're dead. I have the shield bow as well. I didn't even need it, though. I would have lived with like 100 HP if I didn't have shield bow. It's a block 230, so yeah, I would have lived with 200 HP left. Still had exhaust as well. E chunked him super hard because he was low on health, so it acted as a proper execute as it does. It does more damage to low on health they are. His main escape tool is on cooldown. He'd used it rather liberally, so it's a great window for us to all in him. He needed to back off or reset altogether. Realistically, with the lead we have right now, as long as we don't do anything crazy, we'll be fine. What's going on top side? She has plated. I don't want to fight that. Plated still caps are really annoying for auto-based champions like Kindred. Second item rush. I'm a big fan of tier. I think tier makes a lot of sense on Kindred. And then after that, it's pretty much all situational. I think Bork plays very nicely if they have tanks, because it does max health damage and speeds you up, slows them down. If they're not tanky, I wouldn't recommend Bork. Instead, I'd go for Collector. But since they're kind of beefy with the new Alawi, I would rather have the Bork. The reason why you go for tier is Mana Moon's nutty on Kindred. It applies the damage super easily with your constant auto attack spam. Plus, Kindred does run out of mana. On top of that, Mana Moon gives you the most AD out of any item in the game, so might as well, right? He's bot right now. We could run over there and try to fight 3 people. We'd probably lose that fight, even with how fed we are. Instead, we can stay here and guarantee to get this instead of walking down there, possibly have them backing, running away from me, or even killing us. So I'd rather take the guarantee. Now, if my teammates were alive, it'd be different, but Thresh was almost dead and my AD carry was dead, so I'm not going to run over there for that. Auto Q, auto W, auto... Oof, couldn't quite get it. Auto attack Q, auto. Got our shield bow pop. You can't really defend the turret like that. Nice try from him. They lost turret and Nunu dies there. I think I can get his red buff and maybe dragon. This Poppy's been super useful. You don't typically see competent Poppy jungles, man. It's rare. I'm a big fan of the champion. I do recognize she falls off super hard, though. She's a lot of fun to play early on, though. So much scrap potential. Scrappiness. I wanted to heal off my W there. They're about to walk into me most likely. Put it on Caitlyn. Oh, I missed my jump. Oh, oof. That's unfortunate. Oh, the cannon. Okay, it's time to go for dragon then. Get another point W. Always max E last. It doesn't get enough damage per level to justify maxing it second. And God forbid, do not max it first. That would be really bad. Always Q max first. With how spammable your Q is and how much damage it gets, it's worth it. Super, super spammable. It's your main trade tool. Our attack range is now at 575. That's more than the base 80 carry auto range of 550. Pretty solid. We should outrange Akshan at this point. Ashe and Caitlyn are still going to outrange us. I think Ashe is 600 or 625 and Caitlyn's 650. I think Annie's 625 as well, which is interesting. That's the only thing Annie has in her kit that allows her to be a bully. Second Wind and Dorn Shield are holding Annie back since her autos don't do much damage if they take Second Wind and Dorn Shield. and he's auto attacks outrange her Q. So fun fact of the day. I could go and get their mark here. It's rare you actually do that, but in this case we have the whole map and they end up quitting. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because this was a really short game. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This time I decided to go for eyeball collection instead of treasure hunter because I honestly don't like treasure hunter that much. We still have the D-blade with potion up against a Samira. I decided to go for ignite because they have the Gragas self-healing, Kayn self-healing, and Samira self-healing. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe it's actually Samira bot, Gragas mid. Exhaust is always going to be good. But like I said, in this case, since I have so much self-healing, I figured I would prefer the ignite. They're all kind of hovering bot side. I'll try to get some vision here. Stand right here with my Q on. If they come around the edge, I can Q towards my turret and we'll be good to go. Level 1, I think we can pressure Samira with a Q auto. I don't think we can get in range to auto champions that have higher base auto attack range than us, like a Samira or Ashe. 80 carry start out at 550 range generally. So yeah, we'll probably have to Q auto, walk away, and if she reacts fast enough, she can probably hit us with a single auto, but we have the Q damage plus the auto to where we should be out trading her even if she does react decently. And if she doesn't react at all, she'll get absolutely wrecked. So we'll see. I'll stair step these. To stair step, just focus on what your minions, so it looks like they're each attacking a different one. So I'll put 2 autos down on that one on that one. When I say my minions, I mean my backline. My backline, we're all focusing something different. I want that press the attack. Looks like he's not going to give it to me, and I took some range creep damage for it. Got him with an auto, Q auto. That was a great trade for us. Even if we missed a minion for it, it was worth because we did a lot of damage. If you're only going to do 1 auto attack's worth of damage on a champion, this is just in general with any champ. If you're going to do a tiny bit of damage, it's not worth missing a minion to do it. In that case, obviously, it was a substantial amount, so missing a single minion is fine. It's not a huge deal. It's not going to impact us very negatively. Go ahead and ward over the wall. You want to figure out where Skarner is right now anyways. We'll start floating in some autos. He has a lot of self-healing, man. Like, he's only used 1 potion pretty much. And he's this healthy. I'm going to auto Q back. That was really good for us. Skarner can't get to us. But man, he is moving quick. I'll give him that. Q away. Oh, did he burn Ghost for that? I don't know if he ghosted or not, but he was moving crazy fast there. I have my E now. I can step up auto Q back if we need to. Ooh, that was a good one on his part. He's going to go for this. Oh, that was awkward. I didn't really get what I wanted there. Got a little bit of damage from my W on him, but I wanted more than that. Go ahead and use potion so we don't die to a gank too easily. Stand close to these to make last hitting easier. It's hard to tell which way the wave is pushing. There's a lot of minions alive at once. I think we're up CS. Yeah, we're up a lot of CS on this guy. Found the auto. We'll back up. Get away from the range creeps. Got the auto again. Q auto. I just missed my auto attack on him. It's fine though. We get a bit of damage there. Go ahead and thin this out a little bit. Decent. He is out of mana on the bright side. I can keep chipping him down slowly but surely. Kindred has a lot of self-sustain with her W heal. 53 health back every time it's fully charged is kind of crazy. Super, super high. Skarner's going to be on my left side. I see Thresh's bot side right now, so we're fine. He'll be missing a lot of CS here in a second. I'm going to pressure him for it. Going to Q auto for that. Did not want to miss cannon. Let me get that 3rd auto. Oh, he didn't let me have it. Ooh, there it is. There it is. I took the turret shot. I'll say worth though, because we have such a big HP advantage. We have close to double his CS right now. We'll go ahead W forward. I want to get my wolf on him if possible. Can't quite get it though. We need to be attacking him so it will aggro. Oh man, missed that minion. Feels bad. Skarner's top side. It's actually insane to me how much self-healing Gragas has. The amount of self-healing that champion has is honestly absurd. Like, he almost didn't even die there. Every time he uses an ability, not every time, but a lot of the time, he'll end up getting a big kill on himself. Very big heal indeed. All right, it's time to reset. I don't know why I stayed there. That didn't make sense. I should have backed right when I got the kill on him because they're sitting on a lot of gold. We don't want to stop our back either. We could go tier 2 boots rush or go straight for shield bow. It's a tough call. I'm thinking tier 2 boots rush. It's at Skarner and we want to get away from him fast. That would make the most sense. He's AP. Skarner does mostly physical damage, so if we invested in early mercs, it wouldn't make sense. If we went plated, it wouldn't make sense. That's why on Kindred, most of the time you end up going berserkers, even if you do want to be tankier. If they weren't both melee, like if they outranged me, or if like their jungler had better gap closer, I don't know if I would bother kind of getting tier 2 boots here. It's mainly the fact that if I'm fast, Skarner legit just can't get to me. And he's already shown that he's willing to chase me for a long period of time. So I want to be able to get away from that. Missing every CS, holy moly. Wait, why did I not have it on Gragas? I thought, oh yeah, I thought I was against Samir. He's likely going to be coming for me. Neither one of them have tier 2s. I should be able to outrun them even with Kindred's low base movement speed of 325. I have minion wave giving a little bit of vision. I'll attack Q back. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to my E here. Oh, that's fine. I was trying to put my E on the Skarner. I completely fat fingered it, man. If I got my E on the Skarner, right as our R ends, we apply our E twice. Right when the R ends, we Q out auto and he dies. But that's my bad. E'd the wrong person there. Get a big chunk of shield bow. Big old chunk. Gragas has no boots. He does have a lot of mana though, and he has teleport as well, so there's a good chance we can't really kill him, or at least if we do, he's gonna have to commit onto us, because as is, poking him down when he has that much mana to constantly replenish his HP. Like, this is a, I don't want to say a bad matchup, but at the very least, killing him doesn't seem very plausible. All I can do is pressure him and out CS him a little bit. And even that is only so much. Okay, Gragas' bot side will stay. I'm not going to chase that. With my tier 2 boots, I can take this turret fast anyways. He's about to get 6, clearly. Get some presence of mind. Mana regen off this guy. He's on his raptors here. I literally missed my jump there. I was trying to go right over that wall. Feels bad. I think I actually got that. He's dead. He's 100% dead. Oh, I didn't ignite. Okay. I didn't think I needed to. I got greedy. A little bit of a misplay on my part. Gragas has been chilling bot for a while. He's missing some CS. Couldn't quite get that last auto off since he had phase rush. He zoomed out of there super, super fast. Missed cannon, feels good, love to see it. Give me that plate. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I could go for an early tier, as much as I don't like that. I think an early tier could be good here, because we're both kind of just spam pushing the waves. In matchups like that, you could also go for Essence Reaver as well. Yeah, I'll grab an early tier, because I can't afford Shield Bow. I'm not necessarily delaying my first item because I should be able to get it on. Wow, we're actually so much away from it. It's because we went tier 2 boots as well. Cost a lot. He's not looking for roams. I'm going to push down on him. His wave clear is only so good. He only has really one ability to push with. I'm going to perma push this guy. I don't want him roaming. And if I slow play the lane, I can't really poke him down anyways, so I'd rather just push, soak some jungle pressure. Q in, get the auto. He didn't quite connect on that. So you see, even with all that on Gragas, you can't really hurt him. As funny as that sounds, he just doesn't take damage. That's why I went for a tier. Until I have some percent based damage items like a Bork or a Lord Dominic's LDR, we're not going to be able to kill him. He's just too tanky. Kind of worth on that trade there. Because my wolf's still hitting him since we aggroed him. Every time he steps within the circle, he's going to get blasted. I think his R's on cooldown, isn't it? I don't remember, actually. I see Skarner's top side. I would like to put my wolf super deep underneath his turret, so we'll walk really far underneath and cast it. Stand on the outside. It's doing a decent amount per hit. It's chewing them up big time. Wolf does more damage the healthier they are, and your E does more damage the more health they're missing. Keep laying that down. It's an interesting poke tool against someone who's really trying to farm up underneath their turret. Got a big CS lead on him. I don't necessarily know where his jungler is, though. Alright. Yeah, he's clearing wave after wave. Looks like Kane's coming. Sucks, man. See if we can find some fruits, maybe get a mark somewhere. All you need is an assist. You don't actually need to kill it. Kindred doesn't need it. A lot of people don't know that, though. Like, Kindred literally doesn't need the mark to get the last hit, to get the mark. Alright, I think his jungler's here. The fact that he turned around when I have so much more HP over him, that's kind of weird. He's dead. Goodbye. Finally got him low enough for my E to do some actual damage. The thing is, if he's full health when I use my E, it does nothing. I have to be super patient with it. Slowly whittling him down. I have minion advantage. He's only level 8 and he's not fed. He can't kill me. Not unless I'm tanking turret. He doesn't have flash, so he's gonna actually have to walk to me. I'll attack into Q. It's not even gonna focus me here. Because I still had minions underneath and I hadn't taken aggro while... I'll just go deeper then later, dude. I have this right here to get away if I need to. I'll Q right to it and jump away. Dang it. Oh my god, that was so close. I almost died. I don't think I would have died, but it would have been close. I could have Q'd to the plant, knocked it, and then immediately also flash. Thing is, I don't know what he had. I think I'm going to go to a Mana Moon second item. Second item on Kindred is super situational. LDR is insane if they're super tanky like they are this game. Tank jungler, tank support, tank mid, kind of tanky top, high HP champs. LDR, percent base damage. Bork, second item wouldn't be bad either. Percent base damage. I'm thinking Mana Moon though. Even though Mana Moon isn't percent base, it is a lot of damage regardless. And we can constantly kind of poke. Oh, I took a turret shot for that. Sucks. I can heal it back with W passive. Look at that. And through my shield bow as well. I'll be taking this. I'll attack E. He's gonna miss these. Yeah, he missed some of that. We're up 20. We're up 40 CS. That's... What is that? Nearly 6 waves. 6 waves of last hits. Can push this super quick. Kindred's wave clear is insane. It's just normally she runs out of mana. So you have to either get an Essence Reaver or a Tear to not run out. Otherwise you will run out. I don't think he got that one. The Q's on cooldown. If you're going to play this far up like I'm playing, you have to keep a really close eye on the minimap. I'm constantly watching their bot lane, just checking to see if their support roams, because if they perma roam on you, you have to back up. If you play like this and you're not looking on the minimap, most games you're going to die on repeat. It's just that Skarner's not viable. He's a bad champion. Every elo, every comp. To where it's easy to survive his ganks with tier 2 boot rush, plus their Thresh isn't roaming, so I'm kind of free, more or less. Yeah, look at that. I can barely hurt this guy. He's constantly basically underneath his turret. I see where the Thresh is. That actually hit. Dang. I want to damage his turret. Oh, Thresh is here. I gotta run. I didn't realize how close they were to me. Luckily, they got stopped on a ward because I really wasn't paying attention there. Still at nearly 400 mana. Super high. There's nothing for me to auto to heal off of right now. You don't get it off of plants. Hey, friend. We did not get the kill. We get something even better, though. We get his turret. If he doesn't die... I mean, if he doesn't reset, he dies here. Maybe not. We actually couldn't get that. That's tough, man. We could not pinch there. It's unfortunate. Oh, he's not even resetting. He's actually has that much healing. That was so close. I thought we were going to be able to get that. I might actually have to go for LDR here. He gets the... Ooh, I'm dead, aren't I? Yep, I'm dead. I don't have Triumph. Skarner gets the shutdown on me. And Irelia is going to die for this. Yeah, she's dead. That was so troll. I shouldn't have done that with her. Not worth. Alright, let's get Last Whisper. We'll get LDR. We need the percent base damage. Deal up to 25% physical damage against champions with greater max health than you. It's enormous. Because even without that, it's an okay item. 30, 80, 20% crit, 30% penetration. We're going to slice them like butter. It's a LDR and a Bork here. And this bruisery tank sloppy Gragas is going to get butchered. There's a lot of tank champions. Or if they run second wind D-Shield on a melee champ, no matter how much you hit them, it's super hard to actually ever kill them. There's a tipping point though, as a ranged champion. Once you have 1 to 2% base damage items, you can no longer do that and you can kill them constantly. What I'm trying to say is he's on a timer now. He's only going to be so useful for so long at the moment. It's only a matter of time once I get my LDR. My damage does seem kind of low though. Oh, that hurts. I need the Nami here. This is ridiculous. I kind of ended up holding on to my E longer than I would like. I couldn't really find a good time to use it though. There was no good time to use it because if I used it, I would have had to stand still and they were both on top of me. So no matter who I used it on, I was still going to get hit by the other and held still most likely. Let me go deeper into his turret. Why is everybody mid right now? Is this the rotation part? Okay, so we're missing outer turret top and they're missing outer turret bot is what's going on. Let me heal off of that real quick. Waiting for my W to come back up. Go ahead and push this real quick. They're all kind of grouping up around Dragon. I can get a lot of my health back here. Nice. Gragas is staying. He's so killable, man. He's always by his turret. And if he lands one good R or one like flash combo army into his turret, we're dead. Our turret's pretty much full health. Hey, Samir. I'm going to ignite him this time. There you go, Skarner. You should die there. I'm going to Q away. Didn't want to die. I'll let my teammate finish that up. And nice try, Thresh. Put some pressure on him. Very nice. We get the mark. We're at our 4 mark power spike here. Now we have more range than the average AD carry at 575 instead of 550. Or Kindred's base of 500. Get back for LDR and have some crazy percent base damage. Very nice. Let's get the control ward. I think I can probably kill Gragas with just like 1 E. Like, I can kill him in less than 13 seconds. I'd say 8 seconds I could kill him. With all this penetration and percent based. I think it's doable. I'm not going to build Black Cleaver this game. We'll go for the crit build. Collector, not IE. I don't want to build HP to diminish my LDR. This is bad. This is really bad. I have nowhere to go. I'm getting perma CC'd. I was CC'd for 3 seconds there. Between the Gragas and the everything else, man. Looks like my team is mostly able to clean up. We get another mark. You know what? I'll go ahead and get Mana Moon. I think Mana Moon's good here. It gives more AD than really any other item in the game. After Mana Moon, I'd say Bork or Collector IE. It's a tough call. Bork would be really good. I could see Collector IE being really good as well for the raw damage output. We'll see. We already have quite a bit of attack speed. We may not want Bork because we'll start to attack speed over his fill. Because Q's already gave me 60% per 4. And then we have this giving 20%. If we were to pick up Bork and a... well, maybe. It's hard to say. Either way, it's going to be a strong build with or without the Bork. Teammates dying to random stuff. Very cool. Not going to lie, I'm kind of on autopilot right now. I had a lot more energy in the part 1. Whoa, that was a big flash play. It's not enough though. This Nami's doing a decent job of kiting it out. Nami pill feels so good, man. Feels so good. Thresh is gonna lantern this guy. He got absolutely chunked. He's dead. I don't know if I can survive this though. Oh yeah, I can't. Sure shot did 525. If I ran out, I had one tracing me. That's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate on that one. Kayn versus Irelia. Looking at the items, Irelia should win it, but she's almost dead, so she's not going to win that. The reason why I think she wins it, she has the Bramble. They're both heavy self-healing. He's one item. She's basically just as much gold spent, but with the heal cut Bork versus Rav. I think Bork is quite a bit better than Ravenous if I really had lethal tempo. Lethal tempo, that is. Where is my... okay, I'm still pretty far off. Let's go ahead and put it on high deaths. So this looks like a Skarner. In the team fight phase, you're looking for whoever has the most deaths. It's usually whoever's the farthest behind, so they'll be the easiest to kill. It's also someone who's continuously overplaying their hand and playing too far forward. That's why they have the most typically. So with who it's letting me mark, Skarner should be the best. Big fight without me. Oh no. Maokai going in all by himself. He needs to kind of just stand back and wait, I think. I accidentally just dashed into their whole team. Yeah, that was bad. I literally dashed forward when I was trying to dash backwards. What in the world? Man, was my cursor actually in front of me there? It very well could have been. There's a Nunu bug though. There's a Nunu bug with your W. If it's close enough to your mini map, if it's technically outside of it, it'll count it. And it goes right even when you have it left. At least it does for me. So I got to be careful when I do that. But on that Kindred jump, I don't know if it was actually just a bad jump or not. Very well could have been. They get the dragon. I just wasn't at that fight early enough. I shouldn't have gone there. Lucian was already dead, I think. And then Maokai was just kind of going in without me. It was my bad. Even if I kited it out really well, I don't think we win it with Skarner on Spire. That's a lot of extra movement speed. Plus, he probably has water walking. And he's dead man speed up as well. Probably. Alright, we're at 76 AD with the Mana Moon. 666, cool. We really should have gotten Draxel this game. We've been so far ahead as a team. Yeah, Skarner, holy crap, he's getting deleted. Oh, I'm dying. Down he goes. He ran outside of my R. I don't think Skarner realized he walked out of it. I'm just dead. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm chilling. We get the wall defense. Wait, why is he knocking him towards me? I don't know, but that's GG's. Some decent kiting on my part, playing near the walls that time instead of being out in the middle of the open. Last time my positioning was really bad, and that's it. They quit. That is the ends of the adventures of Kindred mid, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.